Okay guys, today is the day. Finished off all of the sheathing and we have to figure out how we're gonna handle this house wrap. I ordered this from Home Depot and it's the 9-foot roll. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought, oh, it would be much easier if it's 9 foot, not thinking that when the wind blows, this stuff is like a sailboat. It might have been easier to do 4 and then overlap another 4. So I got to figure out how to install it. I just plan to use my staples. There are special staplers with these special wide head staples that they recommend using, but honestly then I have to go buy another stapler. I don't know if I want to do that. I think once I get it all completely surround, I can put some roofing nails in some certain spots, tape it all up, and it should be good for the winter. Let's have some fun. It's a bit breezy today, so wish me luck. I think I'm gonna trim it off right here because the ground is not level and now it's hitting the ground, because in my genius infinite wisdom I got the 9-foot tube. So now I won't be able to wrap it straight around, but that's okay, easy peasy, right? Perfect. Get tight. Get tight. Try to put all the staples in a straight line so that I can cover them with tuck tape. And I'm going to come in later and maybe put in some roofing nails or something with a fat head. I can't finish my Tyvek right now, but I did pick up some shims. You know what shims are, right guys? Fat on one side, skinny on another side. And I gotta use these to install the windows and doors. So I should be able to do that from the inside and wait for the rain to stop. I literally just got the cheapest door possible. I think it was $468. And it's just built for a 2x4 framing. It's a 32 by 80 door, so that's why my frame is 34 wide by 82 tall. Think we have success. Just need a doorknob and I'm done. Perfect. I just picked up a gelled Wen window at Home Depot. I didn't order it special. I just built the opening to fit the window because I bought the window first. Just want to get one screw in so it doesn't fall out. And then I can get my shims in. Windows are a whole lot easier than doors because, you know, you don't have to open and close them this way. They just slide. So honestly, even if it's a few millimeters out of alignment, it still slides. What you don't want is to break the glass. I wanted to put a real window in here simply because this is now a screen and the insects are not going to come in, but it'll allow a little breeze in here if I want to open up, and I like that. I don't know if you're supposed to do this or not, but I just put a bunch of tape on an angle here to close in the gap, you know, so that when water rolls down here, it'll just kind of fall off rather than soaking into the wood. Here's the other window I got to install. It looks like this one has some kind of flaps for the outside. I guess you just snap it in place. And it's almost like, you know, like a flashing. So this is the outside. So I think that's pretty cool, but of course I'll have to install it from the outside. That's a lot of ladybugs right there. What are they, hibernating? It's actually a lot easier to install the window like that, and I like the way this gives you a watertight seal right here. Remember on the other side with the wood windows, I had to put some tape around it just to prevent the water? This is good. It's a pretty good fit. Leaves me a nice space to put the spray foam insulation in there. This side's a bit tight, but still okay. I can get the nozzle in there. Now that the windows and doors are all in, I'm going to use this great stuff. It's for window and door specifically. It's not for big cracks, and it's not supposed to put so much pressure so it'll bow. But I don't like using this stuff that I'm not going to use up the whole can, so I'm just going to start and see how far this one can will take me. I bought 2 cans just in case. You know, you just come, after this dry, you just come with an X-Acto blade and trim that off. It's already dry to the touch, but it still has to cure. So, the Tyvek's officially done. Yep, I finally got all this stuff on. So now this is supposed to be a waterproof barrier, and you know, you gotta hope that the wind doesn't rip it off. But what I did is obviously stapled it all wherever I wanted to staple it, and then taped over the staples so that it acts as kind of a little barrier there so that the paper won't rip off the staples. Well, I mean, it's not perfect, but it's good. All the windows are obviously in. They're all insulated around too. And I also did that upper level with the Tyvek wrap. So, what's next? That's the $1 million question. Now, a bunch of you guys have been suggesting that over the stairs, I build some kind of a little awning or maybe an extension of that roof. And I'm really trying to figure that out. I got some patio stones from Home Depot there, you see, so they're gonna sit in the ground there, and then that way the wood of the stairs is not gonna be touching the ground. And although I think when it's raining and snowing and whatnot, it just blows all over, so I don't know how much of a good job it'll do in keeping the rain and the ice and the snow off of the stairs, but I figure I'm at this stage of building now that it can't hurt, so why not just try to do something. The trouble is, I didn't design it like that, you know, like arguably I should have done this before I did all the other work and extended the beams. But it's all in hindsight now, so I'm just doing the best I can. I'm trying to stick it out 50 inches. And that's because that's as far as I can get that one in, but I need to get that one at 50, but I can't hammer it in anymore, which means I'm gonna cut it off, but that's okay. It'll be a nice cantilevered awning. Trying to get it so that it's underneath this one. I don't want to have to dismantle all of this. I just need to get another strip on top of this and I'm good. There you go. Not too bad. I'm just gonna gob a whole bunch of adhesive under here because I can't nail it. The awning's done. It's sticking out past the stairs, and I hope it'll help. If it doesn't help, what I'll do is put a wall up on that side because I know that the rain and the snow flows this way. So that's why this wall is gonna get the most beating, you know. But it doesn't look too bad, you know. It's kind of cantilevered and it's just sticking out rather than having any poles. I gotta be careful because getting my tractor in and out of here, I don't want to have like a pole sitting there. I might, when I'm backing in, I might have to get close to it. I don't know. But I don't know. I guess it's okay. Got the stairs done, so that's bonus. Yeah, I'm cooking now. I need to get the soffits done. I'm just going to use this leftover plywood for the soffits, and then I'm going to be painting it black. And then I got to work on the floor. I need to get the flooring done because I need to get that stuff out of the cat house, and I need to set up a wood stove. So in order to do the wood stove, I need to put the flooring in because the wood stove has to sit on some kind of a hearth. That's the code. So it's either going to be like a tiles, or maybe just like, because it is just a workshop, it's not a living space. So I can just use like a nice paver stone, you know, like a patio stone. And so it can sit on top of that, because you got to be careful with the wood stove stuff, you know. You don't want to get any fires, and you want to make sure you do the wood stove to code. It's going to have to be certified so that I can insure the place. That's usually the difficulty, is getting, you know, some kind of an insurance. The farm has like a blanket insurance, but you know, the amount of investment in this shop, it's going to become an outbuilding, an official outbuilding. There's a panel in the drive shed out there, so my neighbor has a mini excavator and we're just going to dig a trench. And I'm thinking somewhere in that corner, that would be the demarc point. I got the flooring. I already know what flooring I'm doing. It's a laminate flooring, so you'll see that on the next episode, so stay tuned for that. But I do appreciate you watching, and stay tuned for that 5th episode. I don't even know how many episodes it's going to be, but what? This is the 4th one? Definitely 5, 6. Always fun here at the farm. And if you missed the first 3 episodes of this custom workshop build, I'll leave it down below and you can get yourself caught up on part 1, 2, and 3.